of QO. Was it the Riki having an impact on the mid lane? Like, why is the Juggernaut suffering so badly?
I think MidOne's just outplaying him in some ways.
Yeah.
And QO's being... He's just kind of under the threat because he's afraid, but...
Oh, he doesn't have spin, and there it is! The first blood! MidOne executes QO in a moment of weakness.
Yeah, that was really sick. QO didn't have... He had 34 mana or something like that.
Yeah.
And this is going to be huge right now to Fnatic's chances just because MVP, we talked about it. You can't give this Timber a big game. Like, I think this Timber, in this kind of game, though, is just liable to go off and pretty much 1v5 in terms of damage.
Well, they get the dust onto 3-4-3. They will be able to hit the stun on him. Looks like this should be MVP Phoenix's first kill of the game.
Yeah. It's a pretty decent pickup for them, but they would like the bat if they can have it, just because he's level 5.
Yeah.
The Bat Rider's out-leveling the safe laner right now. And even though he doesn't have the best CS, still good enough right now. My bigger point of concern right now is the fact that QO's... I mean, there's no way around it. He's just kind of getting crushed. There's Arcane Boots already on this Timber who's going to make his way up to kill Forev. And he should be successful with it, too.
Yeah, they hit the stun. DJ slows him down long enough for MidOne to come in with the Timber Chain and gets the kill very quickly on Forev and will TP back to the mid lane, it looks like.
Yep. And this is what we were talking about. It's post-draft. Just... It sounds really bad, but you sentry everything and you kind of accept that you might lose a hero.
Forev is going to barely get out of that smoke cloud ahead of the Purge, and now with the TP in from Febby, looks like they could actually get a kill. Yeah, they're just going to combo down DJ quite easily. MuShi going to have to run through the tower, but it's 3-4-3 who's going to be caught out by QO. 3-4-3 banking on some luck, but Dubu will come in from the side. Much easier with no miss percentage chance on him, claims the kill on Riki.
Yeah, so what I'd like to see MuShi do is rotate down, let the Oracle grab his level 6 at the top lane, and probably make a move. Okay, so 10 minutes, 45 seconds, you go place 2 wards right here with the Riki, and you just rotate down and try to kill. MP
in some serious trouble. He's got a doppelganger, but with damage, okay, MidOne, there's no trees anywhere, and they got juked out. Oh no, they might still be able to catch up to MP though. They've got the smoke cloud, no doppelganger left, and with the pure damage, they quickly clean through the Phantom Lancer and will be able to establish some dominance of this safe lane of MVP Phoenixes.
I think he still might have been able to get away, but he stopped for a second to just ward in every side of the jungle, and you can't afford not to go into your jungle. And this is what we're talking about, right? Just ward around this area, or even behind the tower, get aggressive.
Right.
Would have liked to see the Lifestealer down here,
yeah, there it is.
But instead, they're going to bring the Timbersaw.
And they've got MP. Silenced up with that smoke cloud, and again, the Timbersaw able to make short work of them. Meanwhile, the rest of MVP Phoenix are up here in the top lane. They're going to pull the creep wave and try and push that tower all the faster. DJ, the smoke cloud does go down, buying him a little bit more time. The sprint is actually on cooldown here. The Tranquil Boots does still give him a lot of movement speed, and with QO cutting across, they should be able to kill DJ. They're going to have the stomp as well, but, ooh, maybe there's going to be a turnaround here. MidOne comes in, gets a lot of damage on the Slardar, still not enough. QO has his Omni Slash ready to go. Doesn't really want to use it on MidOne, but he's going to be stuck in a nasty position. Finally use it in order to get away from the Bat Rider, and they actually kill him with the amp damage. They turn around, going to go on to Ohio. They have the stunts necessary to beat him to death too. A right click from Dubu is all that's needed to finish him off. 0 for 3 exchanges. Fnatic thinking that they were once again going to be able to come out on top of a small skirmish.
Timing. Anywhere within the next 2 minutes would be good enough.
Oh, nice play there, purging off the dust, and they're pretty overextended. Yeah, there's going to be Ohio. He managed to get the pullback lasso onto QO. The swap goes down. It looks like Dubu's going to have to sack his life, but he gets 3 for 3 for it. Worth. He saves his core, gets a kill in exchange for his own death.
That is very good. They didn't even gain that much gold as a result of that kill. QO getting a little bit too aggressive, but his buddy bailing him out. And now it's going to be MidOne that rotates to this bottom lane.
Fight damage. DJ, he's going to have to play a great reactive game here once again. Will be able to get off the ultimate onto MidOne, buying him some time. They swap him out, but the Timber Chain still goes through. Looks like he's going to take his fair share of damage. Will actually heal up a little bit. QO, oh, the Vengeful Spirit, the first to go down. Looks like QO is also doomed to fall here. Doesn't have any way of escape. Looks to juke it out, get away from Ohio, bottle up, but that's just, oh my god, spinning. Wand, he's gonna go for the TP out. He's actually away, but the flame break is just in time. So damn close.
Yeah, and the first time the Lifestealer shows up in the fight, they absolutely dominated as MuShi is way too strong of a frontliner. And Febby is so dead. They can probably grab him if they're fast.
Febby or Ohio? Yeah. I was about to say Febby or Forev. One of those two was going to get picked off. It looked like Ohio wanted to go for Forev, but they will try and grab Febby now. Managed to get the lasso. There's the stun in response, but Forev, he just put himself in the firehouse there unnecessarily. Couldn't save his support and gives up his own life.
Yeah, and MP has to get out now. They're pinging him like crazy. They might just actually wrap the angle around so he has nowhere to go.
Doppelgang, Chakram right over him, bouncing back into that smoke screen. They do manage to get the swap in, though, and that will probably mean Dubu is going to lose his life for that save. Still, though, Fnatic going to be pretty happy with getting an extra pick off and taking this tier 2.
Yeah, that just felt like an unnecessary trade by MVP. It wasn't even a trade because they didn't gain anything off of it.
The initiation, the Black Dragon's already down. They see how low Roshan is. They're going to pop out, try and get their stuns. No, it's not enough. QO managed to pick up the Aegis, and MVP Phoenix still pretty well spread for this fight. QO inside of the Chakram, trying to finish off 3-4-3. Can't actually get him. The swap over. QO dies on top of the cliff, and they're actually going to leave him there. He doesn't really have a way out. Meanwhile, Febby does manage to hit the stun there. QO bounces down thanks to the Omni Slash, but out of the fire into the pit. Oh no, they've actually managed to pick up the kill onto the Oracle. QO, he's almost the last one alive here for MVP Phoenix, and he's just going to get dumped on here in the side shop. No way out for him. Forev, he speeds around, but Fnatic, ultimately, they win that fight even if they didn't manage to claim that Aegis.
That was one of the worst scenarios that you could have. Interesting.
Yeah, I mean, that's...
It's good stats.
To say the least. That is true.
I do think 4-staff or Yules would have been better, though.
Yeah.
Alright, so they're going to invade. MVP have to get out. There's no way they should take this fight. Just ditch Dubu. Dubu's dead.
Dubu is very dead.
Dubu lived a strong life.
MP, he may be dead as well. He's actually slowed up and bounced back into the smoke screen by the flame break of Ohio. On the right-hand side, though, they're going to try and catch DJ as well as MidOne. MidOne is going to take a serious amount of healing. Looks like he should be okay. While MVP Phoenix, they're going to be run down here. The Chakram onto Forev. That's going to be a third kill going the way of Fnatic. They did not abandon Dubu like they should have.
Pretty sure Fnatic right now, they can win within the next 10 minutes.
In their hands.
Yeah. I think Fnatic just walk into the Roche pit, take Aegis. They can even fight MVP.
Oh, stun on Ohio. They're going to leave things off, but oh, they actually get the first half to the side. Forev will live through all that. Meanwhile, the ult comes in from the Elder Titan, dishing out a lot of damage. Ohio may actually end up going down eventually. 3-4-3, bouncing over to Forev. The stun goes down first. Meanwhile, amplified damage onto MuShi. They will get him. They take him down, and MP is still running forward. He's looking for the kill on Ohio, but has to stay one step ahead of MidOne, which he will for now. 3 down on the side of Fnatic. They got the amplified damage. They have the physical damage, too, to take... That's MVP magic right there.
Not really sure how they did that, but Fnatic, they're going to set up at top. They're going to make the move on MP.
Ooh. Doppelganger away. Will be able to run him down. MidOne should be able to collect yet another bounty here. 21 Bloodstone charges.
Yeah. Yay! Our strategy of only picking MidOne.
Yeah. Takes the tier 3. Now the jump in from MidOne sees an opportunity. BKB is popped by Forev. Now they do manage to hit this stomp on 3 different heroes. Can they follow this one up? It's 2-man crush out from Forev. Will jump himself away. Riki not quite eliminated. And now the Omni Slash ineffective as it hits those high armor heroes. Looks like MidOne not going to be able to make the escape. The stance hits him. And actually the Lifestealer does indeed fall past the Oracle False Promise. Ohio almost getting caught as well. Forev just about a half-second shy. Just took themselves a tier 2. We're rapidly getting to the point where that Phantom Lancer, oh boy, they're actually going to force this fight now. They managed to get the swap. They still do not have one of their heroes, but it looks like they may still be able to win the fight. Ohio dropping lower. False Promise goes out. Febby being chased away by 2 different heroes there of Fnatic. So it's going to be 1-for-1 trade-off so far as the Bat Rider actually doesn't drop to the False Promise. Finally, MP is back in play. MVP Phoenix. That wasn't a terrible fight as long as they don't lose anybody else. Dubu hiding in the trees with no TP whatsoever. He's got a smoke, and he might sneak his way out now.
Yeah. He would get spotted by the courier. Otherwise,
he's getting pinged out.
Oh.
Run, Dubu, run!
Poor Dubu. Throw the spite stun. Can't even get it off. Buys his 4-staff recipe anyways.
And there's the Axe. Man, MVP Phoenix, they just needed to be able to hold on for probably... Oh, he does get out. Pushes himself over the cliff.
Is this really where you want to be, MuShi?
MuShi's going to be hit by the ultimate here from the Elder Titan. Snaps him back. brings him low. There's the Oracle save, but for Rev, he's still going to try for this one. They managed to get the infest. He pops back out for the extra HP. Will it be enough? No, it's not. He pops anyway. MP goes for DJ in the back line. Ohio just TP'd in, and he starts running himself away, realizing this is not a good fight whatsoever. MVP Phoenix, they don't want MidOne. They want Ohio instead. That's why Ferez sprinting forward, hoping to be able to get in range with a blink. He had a second there, but doesn't want to jump ahead, too far ahead of his team. Yeah. So instead, they're just going to get 3-4-3. That'll be a third hero down in exchange for Dubu's Vengeful Spirit.
Still an excellent trade for MVP. They are going to be incredibly satisfied with that. More importantly, their Phantom Lancer.
Kind of in Fnatic's wheelhouse. You've got the smoke screen and Chakram. Then you've got, obviously, the Pat Rider really good around the Roshan pit. Oh my god, it just dies so quickly, and they've already got the Aegis before the initiation happens. Now Dubu put on the cliff. He is going to be stuck there, probably dead for sure, yeah. First damage comes through, but it doesn't really matter too much. It was just a support. That's all the initiation, and now MVP Phoenix can run down whatever heroes they want to. The Omni Slash goes out, will be able to take out the Riki, and MuShi is going to run out of his Rage Timer soon with the amplified damage. He falls rather quickly as well. DJ cleaned up. All that's left is MidOne, but he just cannot output enough damage. Surrounded by 3, no jump forward. They actually try to get Ohio. Oh no, the illusions keep going. Ohio, they had the vision on him, but MP redirects his illusion. Again, 2 different engagements. MidOne is going to be the first min. Meanwhile, we have the Omni Slash onto MuShi. Our Juggernaut is left alone while the rest of the team is focusing on MidOne. And looks like Fnatic want to try and rescue MidOne, but it's just not going to be fast enough. The Eul Scepter goes down, stopping the Timber Chain. They have the Stomp as well. Finally, they take him down. The big man, MidOne, ends up falling. The Timber Saw is gone. And now it's all in exchange for Dubu's Vengeful Spirit. And perhaps so many heroes of Fnatic are going to fall. They managed to corral one of the heroes into the trees. And DJ will get out. The Lifestealer gets away with a little creep. But MVP Phoenix have the great start for Fnatic. They would have given them hope for taking this, but now they're going to have to deal with full HP Juggernaut as the healing ward's going to town. MuShi in some serious trouble. He has the False Promise saving him, but I don't think he's going to make it out of here. There's way too much damage, especially with the amp damage going down. Actually, he managed to dodge a little bit. He's still alive, infested up inside of MidOne, so MidOne, being the tank here, is going to try and jump on MP. Slows him down with the Sheaves a little bit more. 3-4-3, being gone on by QO. Turns the attention to Ohio instead, while Febby goes down the left-hand side. Finally, MuShi pops out. This time MuShi will go down. MidOne slowed down. Swamp actually goes down. All right, with the Lotus Orb. No displacement there. Fnatic have lost their MuShi Lifestealer for good, though.
And now Ferev's going to make the jump.
Manages to jump forward into the smoke screen, though, so won't be able to get out much damage. Fred just stands inside of it with his BKB, has to force himself out. MuShi will heal up to full, starts going to Febby. Stomp goes down, not going to be fast enough, though, to be able to save his own life. MP, right in the middle of all this, is taking up so much damage, he actually dies, and he's down for 90 seconds without a buyback. MVP Phoenix may lose more. Dubu's going to go down. He drops the gem. Shiva's not quite clipping QO to slow him down. He spins up, but MidOne is going to chase him down. He's got a Blink Dagger. QO also with... They're going to need several errors to be made by MVP Phoenix.
I mean, credit to MVP, though. They have played very well in these team fights. Like, the one thing that MVP might do better than any other team in the world is team fight.
Febby tries to jump inside the Roshan pit, actually gets lassoed almost immediately. Now 3-4-3, instantly bashed, but there's the Oracle save. That false promise being used, though, on a support may come back to bite them as MP comes in from the right-hand side. Ferev is being chased down by Ohio, as well as MidOne. Looks like the rest of Fnatic will turn their attention towards this Lardar.
He gets blown up.
That Whirling Death makes it look pretty damn easy. MVP Phoenix, losing yet another team fight, will immediately start going for the push-out. That was like, what, maybe 15 hits over the course of like 4 or 5 seconds?
That was pretty insane. Dubu should trap. Okay, so he does grab the cheese.
All right, smoke up. Ferev with the Aegis. They're going to jump on Ohio. He's actually infested inside, but this is not a good place for the Lifestealer to be able to pop out. Immediately goes for Dubu, but the Force Staff over the cliff saves him. MidOne will hunt down Dubu instead, but again, it's just a support. They actually swap over. Dubu will keep himself alive, and QO jumps over now to join MP in killing MuShi. MidOne against the world once again, as he's going to lose ally after ally. 3-4-3 with a Blink Strike will be able to get himself some space, but inevitably he'll be run down, it seems like, and MidOne, well, the amplified damage makes it a lot easier for QO to cut through him with the Omni Slash. 3-4-3 is somehow still alive, but...
Oh, he dies so fast.
Yeah.
All right, there is no buyback available on this Lifestealer. Timber's got 7.4k, so he'll buy back, but he's going to have to hold this pretty much solo, as nobody else from his team is available. They do have DJ.
What you gonna do, DJ?
I mean, snipe the healing ward, best thing you can. Alright, so he heals himself.
Okay, the preemptive regen blitz, the preemptive regen.
Yeah. This is going to be mega creeps. I think MVP are just going to continue to go for it. At this point, they will have realized that the Lifestealer doesn't have buyback.
Surely in MidOne, caught outside of the fountain.
I think DJ's not even...
Oh, pull back there for Rev. Will lose his life, but QO, he knows what's up. All of his allies could feed. QO will take the objective. He will end this game #1 against Fnatic. His allies can do whatever the hell they want. QO makes sure the game is secured. So MidOne, predictions correct across the board, and yet ultimately cannot win the game. MVP Phoenix hold on with their Phantom Lancer and Juggernaut.